and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, 29 for the top of the hour, time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Rickey? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get on off into it. Well, y'all, as Lionsgate prepare to start filming for Michael 2, the star of the show, Jafar Jackson, reportedly wants more money, as he plans to move forward for the sequel. Now, the talks have reportedly created friction between Jafar and his cousins, who are also Michael Jackson's children. You know, Prince served as an executive producer for the film, and Paris didn't want to have nothing to do with the movie. She reportedly preferred to stay completely out of it because the project did not align with her perspective of her father's legacy. Now, Michael earned over $1 billion worldwide, and that's a lot of money. And according to sources, Jafar is renegotiating because of the film's first huge success. What y'all think? I think he should renegotiate.
Absolutely.
I would definitely want more
better.
money.
Yep,
No,
absolutely.
he better, so I don't know why somebody would be mad at him at all. Like, that don't make no sense.
But why wouldn't you want to reward him for that?
I have no, and he did such a great job. I don't know, like that don't make sense to me.
But let me ask you this: will the money that they made from that movie go to like the trust, like the Michael Jackson Trust, or is it just going to be the one kid who was an executive producer? Is he the only one that'll get money from it?
See, that's a good question. I don't know. But I would hope that it would go to his trust because the one kid did have something to do with it. So I don't know. Does that mean Paris and they don't get anything? Right?
They don't need nothing.
Oh, God, Gary. That's their father.
Okay, that's their father, but, honey, that's their cousin who worked hard to do this movie and bring it to life. So I think he should get the money, and Miss Catherine should get something. That's how.
No, I absolutely agree with that. I hope that she does get something.
They should definitely give Miss Catherine.
Yeah, they should give Miss Catherine something, honey. She needs something.
Well, she gets Social Security.
Oh,
I think they'll give her something from the movie, y'all.
And she really old. What's she gonna do with a whole lot of money?
What's she not gonna do with it?
right.
I mean, what's she gonna do?
I like that.
Well, she could get something to Jermaine and to them other brothers that ain't got no money. Hell, let her get some of that money, help them brothers out.
She could do whatever she want to do with it if she gets it. But, I definitely think she should get something from it. Y'all don't think she?
Yeah, because she gave birth for the 9 months.
She carried him.
Growing
and
inside.
She's still in her
No
right
charge.
mind. Yeah. And she got Janet and LaToya. She got people to help her,
It don't matter. Michael was her favorite.
I agree.
Well, we need to do a movie. We got to get Rickey coming down them steps on Centipede. I don't give a damn what y'all can talk about it every day. I'm not going to be satisfied till they do a series on the making of Centipede.
That's right, honey. Rickey needs to check too, honey.
Let me Google the video, guys.
Oh, my
Alfredus,
God.
when you see Rickey coming down them damn steps on Centipede, God dang, I
You know what?
That fire behind her.
for the rest of my life.
You know what?
I'm sorry, Brat.
You know what? I'm just going to end the hot spot.
Friggin' attack.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. If you miss any part of the show, make sure you check it out on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show podcast, available wherever you get. Go ahead.
Oh, my God.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
And that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get on off into it. Well, y'all, the trial for Dwayne Keefe D. Davis in the 1996 murder of the rapper, it's funny saying that, Tupac Shakur, began yesterday in Las Vegas, with the jury selection. Now, Keefe D. is 63 years old, and he faces a charge of murder with a deadly weapon with gang enhancements. He has pleaded not guilty. And according to reports, prosecutors want Suge Knight to testify, but Suge say he don't want no part of it at all. Suge was sitting in the car next to Tupac, as we all know, when the car was hit by gunfire, making him one of the key people who could potentially provide information about what really happened that night. But in a recent interview with ABC, Suge said he has no plans to take the stand at all. He said it don't look good for prosecutors if they trying to force me to testify, and if they make me come there against my will, it don't look good for them. He said, leave me out of it. He also said to actually get on the stand and point somebody out, they die a million times, and I'm not going to be responsible for sending another man to prison for the rest of his life. But despite refusing to cooperate, Suge made it clear that his loyalty to Tupac has not changed at all. And he said when it comes to Keefe D, Suge believes that he's already said enough for prosecutors. So Suge ain't getting on the stand. He don't have nothing to say, and he's not gonna testify. Even if they try to get him to go against his will, he said he ain't gonna tell on nobody. So that's that. All right, y'all. Moving on. Michael B. Jordan recently surprised an 89-year-old woman named Mary Storm from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Now, the woman went viral for hanging a framed picture of him on the wall in her home, alongside pictures of her grandchildren, and joking that he was her grandson. Well, Miss Mary found the pic in a magazine, cut it out, and framed it, and then she hung it on her wall. Well, her granddaughter posted a video of the family on the family wall, and the video went viral. So Michael B. Jordan saw it, and he FaceTimed Miss Mary, and he also sent her a gift. Check this out.
Why, hello, Michael.
What's up? How you doing?
This is your granny. I was shocked to death. He sent me this necklace and this bracelet. It's my birthstone. And guess what? My birthday is February the 3rd, and his birthday is February the 9th. Yes. Thank you for the love you showed me.
Yes, man. You got a beautiful family. Thanks for including me in the collage and the family pictures.
I love that.
Oh, and that's so sweet. Oh my goodness, so sweet. Okay, last but not least, I don't know why we're still talking about this woman, but we are. Gabrielle Cheyenne, the woman who Usher shooed off stage, is now giving up tips on pretty privilege in a new ebook. I'm not going to even talk about this. We're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media at Brat. Coming up next, y'all, we got the Praise Mix now with the White Stone, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Rickey Smiley.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
In this hat. You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show at the bottom of the hour. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Rickey? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get on off into it. Well, y'all fans could have another major catalog battle to debate real soon. Now, Donnell Jones says that he's getting ready for the next verses, and he just announced who he gonna be battling. Now, check out what he said at the Wine and Slow Jams Festival in Maryland.
We get ready to do the verses.
Okay.
With who? It's gonna be me and Joe.
You and Joe.
Yeah, so it's gonna be. We probably gonna break the internet. You know.
That's gonna be epic. When is it?
It's happening August 20th. So
August 20th. So we have to be on the lookout. That's very soon. It's this month.
Yeah, it's this month. So.
Well, what y'all think about that?
Well, I think it's a great idea.
Come up to the mic.
Who, me?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I think that'd be a great show. What y'all think?
Yeah, Donnell Jones and Joe. Yeah,
they
both got a nice catalog.
Yeah, Joe got a good catalog, and so do Donnell Jones. And breaking news, y'all, the event was just officially confirmed by Versus. So they posted a promo about it about 10 hours ago. So this Versus brings together two singers whose biggest records helped define the late 1990s and 2000s of R&B. So I think that's going to be dope. What Joe had, baby, I want to do all of... Yeah. That's it, Ricky.
But do they win money when they do this?
No, but they do. I do believe they do get paid, Gary.
Yeah.
You do get paid when you do a versus. Yeah,
But
yeah,
then
and it's fun.
they get their hype up, and then they end up going on the road making money.
Exactly.
They remind people that they got these songs and stuff, and then they go on the road and make money.
Good.
That's right, and people start streaming them songs all over again because some people may have forgot. You know, they got to hear them again.
Now, who's the
Donnell
other
got
one?
some hits. Donnell got some hits, man. You know what's
Donnell.
up?
Just left
You know
my
what's up?
baby
What's
girl
up?
a message.
Come on now.
And I won't be home. Come on, y'all. The slow song.
What about Joe?
Rattling.
Yeah,
we
we
just
already
sang some
said
Joe,
Joe.
Gary.
What you
All
think?
I
right,
pictured
forget
him
it.
in that red suit that he had on that album cover.
You would think of his
He had a
clothes and
red
what he-
suit on the album cover. That's what I remember Joe buying.
Oh, really? You
Moving
don't remember
on.
none of the songs?
None of the songs.
Oh,
Nope.
my God.
That's all right, Gary. We're going
But
to
he
give
know
you a pass
everything
this
Diana
time.
Ross put out.
That's right.
Okay. Okay, Gary, let's see if you know this one. Jay-Z fans have been hoping for a new album, but they may have to wait a little bit longer because over the weekend there were reports that claimed that Hope had finished a new album, and music exec Ray Daniels had even said that the project was complete, but at the end of the day, Jay-Z was just waiting on the right partnership before releasing it. That's what this music man, Ray Daniels, said. And do anybody know Ray Daniels? And I ain't trying to be funny. I just don't know who is anybody anymore. I feel like I'm so out of the loop with
so many
everything.
people. Too much
It's
to keep
so
up
many
with.
people. people, who manages the road managers and friends and assistants. I just don't.
But Brad,
anyway,
I need help.
Scary.
How is he waiting on the right partnership to do the album if the album's already released? I thought.
This is what Ray Daniels said. He said Jay-Z was waiting on the right partnership before releasing it. So let me finish my little story, Gary. The fans were so excited about the news, especially after the Reasonable Doubt 30th anniversary concert, because people loved those and they sold out and they were amazing. But now Rock Nation is saying that those reports are not real. They posted a story on Instagram saying album done, fake news. So for now, it just looked like we're gonna have to wait a little longer for a new album from Jay-Z.
Yeah, that's all right. We've been waiting. We've been waiting.
We've been waiting this long.
It'll be worth it.
You know it's gonna be worth it. So when he get ready to put it out, it's gonna be good. And last but not least, y'all, we talking about some new music. Yesterday, I was scrolling and I ran across our girl Brandy. And when I tell you, ain't nobody got a voice like Brandy. Her voice is so angelic. Netflix has announced that Brandy will be singing the theme song for the reboot A Different World. And this is why I got chills when I heard it, y'all. Check it out.
I know my parents love me. Stand behind me, come with me. I know now that I'm ready, for I finally heard them say it's a different world than where you come from. It's a different world than where you come from. It's a different.
Come on,
Oh
Brandy.
my God.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, it sounds like the Aretha Franklin version.
Oh
Because you know Aretha Franklin made it last
so
time.
good.
No, Aretha Franklin didn't do that.
Yes, she did. She did.
No,
That was it.
she did a little
She
different.
did.
She's
A little bit more
Gary.
soulful.
It was beautiful. Anyway, y'all, premieres on September 24th on Netflix, and I cannot wait to see that. All right, for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. And if you miss any part of the show, make sure you check it out on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show podcast, available wherever you get your podcast. And you can catch me on all my social media at Brat. Coming up next, y'all, we got Roxy with that HBCU, right here on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
Asia Wilson, Las Vegas Aces. One of the faces of the WNBA, the new A2 Nike sneakers is out. She just launched them. Plus, she's on the front of the Wheaties cereal box. If y'all know about the Wheaties cereal box, it's a big deal to be on that box, man. So big up to
black
Asia
people
Wilson.
don't eat that. Put my picture on some Fruit Loops.
Okay.
If my picture ain't on no damn Frosted Flake, Fruit Loops, or Captain Crunch, I don't want it.
What
Don't give a
about
damn about black people don't eat Wheaties.
What about the Sugar Bear box?
In the sugar bear, it's the sugar pops. Sugar pop. It's the sugar pop. Come to the honeycomb hideout. Put mine on some honeycomb.
Yes, sir.
Some cereal mama couldn't afford. Then some of y'all cereal need to be on a potato chip bag. That cheap cereal mama used to buy the
Oh yeah, honey.
Fruit rings. Kaboom.
Yeah, fruit rings and kaboom.
Get some kaboom.
Yes,
Come
sir.
on.
They get some
I
damn
saw
kaboom.
something
Your ass on Section A.
Yes,
Angie.
sir. Yes, I am.
Angie, that damn kaboom and the monster cereal. The monster cereal. And then the chocolate ones.
Count Chocula.
Count Chocolate.
Yeah.
What of the worst? We need to do the 10 worst special case. We need to do
The 10 worst
the
cereals
10
ever.
worst cereal of all time. And then the damn honey wheat, golden sweet honey wheat. They flip over on the other side. Frosted mini,
That's
frosted
wheat Chex.
sugar mini wheat. Now Chex wasn't bad, but you need like half a pound of sugar.
Yeah.
What's the one that was like marshmallows?
Marshmallow, that's Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms.
Come
You
on,
would
the
like
marshmallows
Lucky
off the
Charms.
chain.
Yeah, Lucky Charms had, yeah. I can see Gary now doing it. Pink heart, yellow moon, orange flower, green clovers, and blue diamonds, bitch.
Yeah.
Blue diamonds.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
That's right, baby.
Catch me at the hot spot.
You got it, honey.
R-A-T.
My fun, honey. That's my kind, baby, honey. Blue diamonds. Did I say blue diamonds?
Oh my God, it is about that time to get into the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get on off into it. Well, y'all, former President Barack Obama is adding podcast host and actor to his resume. He's launching a new podcast called A Great Book, and it drops on September 24th. Barack Obama will also talk about some of his favorite books and authors, like works by James Baldwin, Toni Morrison, and several others. Obama says, at a time when fewer people are able to sit down with a book, it's important to remember the joy and power it can come from reading. And he also started an acting class, and earlier this month, he started an episode of HBO's Life, Larry, in the Pursuit of Unhappiness. And here's a little bit from one of those scenes.
Can I have a little taste?
No, man, you can't have a sip of my drink.
It's a big deal.
I mean, it's not a big deal. It's just not something I'd prefer.
You're using the straw. I would just be sipping from the glass.
Well, that'd be worse.
How's it worse?
You're putting your mouth on the surface of the glass. Your saliva would get in the drink.
So you're a no sips guy?
No, I give sips. Michelle can always have a sip. If Malia and Sasha were here, I would gladly give them a sip.
Uh-huh.
But not you.
What about Panetta?
No, not Panetta.
Biden?
No. I think you have to have boundaries.
So no non-family sips?
Nope. Also, you, Biden, Panetta, old lips.
Old lips?
Yeah, it's not appetizing.
By the way, old lips, I love that as a nickname.
Okay, old lips. Let's get back to the schedule.
Love it, man.
That is going to be funny. It's so good to see him constantly doing stuff and staying moving and staying in the game doing different things. Because we love him. I think that's going to be our favorite president for the rest of our lives.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So moving on, y'all. It's been 30 years since the Fugees dropped their classic album, The Score, and fans may finally be getting more music from the legendary group. Now, Lauryn Hill and Wyclef Jean said that they're in a much better place after years of tension. And during a recent interview with the BBC, when Lauryn was asked if the new Fugees music would happen soon, she said absolutely. And Wyclef added, all I can tell you is, man, we're in God's hands, and I'm back with my bandmate. And Lauryn said they're in an incredible healing process. And speaking of Wyclef, he'll be joining us on the One Voyage cruise, and I cannot wait to see his performance, because every time he performs, he kills it. I don't know if y'all ever seen him play the guitar with his teeth, but he definitely does that.
Man, he came and did karaoke for us one night.
Yes, sir.
A whole concert.
He sure did. He went and tuned up my boy Terry guitar and came on stage and gave us a free show for karaoke. I will never forget it. And as a matter of fact, he had everybody in tears. Like, he gave us a night. We was at Firewater Rock.
Honey.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I'll never forget it.
Yes. So don't forget to book your cabin, y'all, on the onevoyage.com today. Onevoyage.com. I think it's onevoyagecruise.com.
Yep.
All right, y'all. We're going to wrap up the hotspot on that note. But for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. And if you miss any part of the show, you can check it out on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show podcast, available wherever you get your podcast. And you can catch me on my social media at Brat. Coming up next, y'all, we got the White Stone with that praise mixdown right here on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
What's up? The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and
that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, 29 before the top of the hour, time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get on off into it. Well, y'all, Meg Thee Stallion is Michelle Obama's latest guest on her IMO podcast, and it's our former First Lady's first episode in months. And during that conversation, Meg opened up about the emotional toll of fame. Here's one way she copes.
Because you started journaling, like, not that I just started, but like consistently doing it. I'm like, okay, I feel better to write it down, even if it sounds ridiculous. Like, I'll go back and look at what I wrote sometime, and I'll be like, girl, what was going on?
Doesn't matter, right? It's
what
just
is this
for you.
scramble? But I was like, dang, I can't believe I felt like that 2 weeks ago, and then this is where I am today. And even looking at what I wrote 6 months ago, I'm like, we made it.
We made it.
You're still here.
Right? We made it. Still here. And not
Congratulations.
just making it, but thriving.
Yes.
I mean, you are just
Doing
killing
the
it.
things.
You were doing all the things, you know, and showing up in a beautiful way.
Thank
you. You are so welcome.
Man,
Oh,
love it.
man, I love that. I love Michelle Obama's podcast. That is so dope that she's rallying with, Meg Thee Stallion like that. They had shouted out Portia, too, even. They said something positive about Portia, and she posted it. I was like, man, that's dope. But do any of y'all journal or write? Because I do all the time.
Yes, indeed.
You know what? I don't want anybody to read my journal so I can't write it down. Those thoughts I'll be thinking, like when you come out that bathroom, I'm gonna murder you.
don't know about all that.
No, I don't want that. I don't want that. He went in the bathroom
I don't
and
know
he's
if I would
not
have wrote
coming
all
out.
that.
Yeah,
I'd
that's
have
what I'm
kept that
saying.
to myself.
Yeah,
But it's pretty cool to look back and see where you were like 2 months ago and see if you were depressed or if you was happy or whatever.
Yeah.
And then to see where you are today. It's kind of
I do mine in the form of videos. You know, I video
Okay.
myself and go back years and years and look at the situation of where I
Oh,
was
wow.
and how I was feeling. And it's like you on the outside looking in and stuff, and then looking back and looking at where you are now and seeing how much you have grown.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. That's what's up. All right, y'all, moving on. Tiffany Haddish will not be spending any more time behind bars after pleading guilty to a misdemeanor driving charge in Georgia. Now, she entered her guilty plea earlier this week on a video call trial that was sentenced, and she was sentenced to 12 months of probation, which is good. Here's a little bit from her trial.
Are you going to freely and voluntarily give up those rights to enter into a plea that your lawyers have negotiated on your behalf?
I would like to fuss a little bit, but in order to get out of your hair, because it's been 4 years, and I'd love to take my hair all off, I'm going to go ahead and just agree.
Do you need more time to talk to Mr. Feynman and Ms. Goldberg?
No.
Are you
That's too expensive. I've already spent so much on this case. It's been 4 years.
Are you
Let's just move forward. Unless you like me, and then I don't mind hanging out some more.
Girl. Oh, my goodness. Girl, my goodness.
But you
well,
know
she
what?
what?
No, they were saying the judge, kids liked her, and he liked her too. And that was, she kind of got a little likeness from that as well. But I think she should have went to jail and wrote a book about it.
What?
You go to jail and write a book about it. Get out and write a book about it. I mean, she would be even richer if she was to, serve her time and then come back and write a book.
That want to go to jail.
No, thank you.
Man.
Tiffany Haddish was also ordered to complete a substance abuse evaluation, undergo some drug testing, and perform 40 hours of community service. She received credit for the time she already spent in custody following her arrest. This dates back to 2022, y'all, so it has been going on for a while when police responded to a 911 call about a driver who appeared to be asleep behind the wheel, and they found her parked in a residential yard, and they noticed signs of possible impairment. According to the police officers, there was smell of marijuana and on her jacket or some alcohol on her breath or whatever. So anyway, the Georgia case had been delayed several times, but now it is finally over. So she can be out of the judge's hair and all that and move on with her life. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But if you miss any part of the show, make sure you check it out on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts. And you can catch me on my social media at Brat. Coming up, y'all, we got Special K with the news you absolutely, positively cannot use right here on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, 28 after the hour, time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get on off into it. Well, y'all, Chris Brown and Usher's R&B tour is in full effect with Mario and Tank and Eric Bellinger singing background vocals. But in a recent interview, Jacquees was asked why he isn't included in the lineup of background singers, and here's what he had to say.
Do I feel like I'm overlooked at times? Of course. You know what I'm saying? Did I want to be on the R&B tour? Of course, that would have been dope. But, I don't think I would have been singing background like Mario, you know what I'm saying, and Tank and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? I would have wanted to hold my own, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be doing that.
Well, Tank responded saying that every man has a choice to make. I've been making hard and unpopular choices for 30 years. Tank, Mario, and Eric Bellinger have been killing it on this tour. How do y'all feel about Tank and Mario and Eric Bellinger singing background vocals on this tour? Because I do believe... Go ahead, Ricky.
Yeah, I think it's dope.
Me too.
Because I'm sure Usher and Chris Brown allow them to go out on stage and do some in-between.
They
while
do.
They go, yeah, absolutely. You get an
That's a
opportunity
blessing and an honor.
To perform in a stadium or whatever, and then when you give
70,000 people.
Yeah, you give yourself so much exposure, and then next thing you
Yes.
know, in a few years, you keep building up your, building everything up, whatever. Then you could be doing the same, some of the same things.
Yes, and people that might not know some of their songs now have seen them perform and now want to go buy their music too. You know what I'm saying?
You introducing yourself, putting yourself in front of some people that probably didn't, know your music or whatever. So I always try to go for another audience.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And Eric Bellinger is a prolific writer. He writes for Usher, Chris Brown, just all of these amazing people. If you look up Eric Bellinger, he's a real cool dude. And he's got a long catalog.
Yeah, you go out on stage and kill it, and an opportunity like that, you have no idea what you're setting yourself up for.
That's right. That is absolutely right. All right, moving on. Meg Thee Stallion is Michelle Obama's latest guest on her IMO podcast, and it's our former First Lady's first episode in months. And during their conversation, Meg talked about how anyone can become famous these days, even if their music ain't good. Check this out.
A lot of people want the fame without the hard work that goes into it, right?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's a little bit easier to do that though now. You can go viral on Instagram and have a terrible song. Just the internet has made it really easy to be famous, good or bad. I think you can tell the difference between people who really love what they do and people who just want to be famous.
Well, she's absolutely right. I can't say she wrong. What y'all think? Can anybody get famous nowadays?
Yeah.
Yep.
Social media.
You don't have to really have no talent. You just gotta have a hit song, something catchy with a jingle, and
not even a hit song.
And a dance. Do not get a dance on TikTok.
don't
that
get
these
a dance
kids like.
right.
Get it.
Don't get you a TikTok dance behind it, because you definitely famous after that. All right, y'all. Last but not least, now we all know Drake is known for showering people with lavish gifts like Hermes Birkin bags, expensive cars, large sums of money, and more. But while on a live stream, Drake made it clear that he doesn't consider spending money on somebody tricking, and here's what he had to say.
Don't be afraid to do something for somebody. You know, I was saying the other night, I hate the term tricking. Because tricking has a negative connotation to it, like you're doing something for somebody for something in exchange. It's just nice to make somebody else feel good. Like, that might do something for you in life more than trying to get that watch, get that whip for yourself. But do something for somebody else. You might feel a little more than strapping a watch to your wrist.
Yeah,
Totally.
you're blessed to be a blessing.
Yes, absolutely. I absolutely agree with that. All right, y'all. If you miss any part of the show, make sure you check it out on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts. And you can catch me on my social media at Brat. Coming up next, y'all, we got the White Stone with that praise mix down right here on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BRAT.
All right, party people, it's about that time for the hot spot with the one and only the Brat. What up?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let me get on off into it. We just heard my song, The B-Side, which features the notorious B.I.G., Big Papa. And I just wanted to share this little story behind the song. Me and him wrote it. We wrote it together. I had never did a song with Biggie. I believe I was the first female to do an actual song with Biggie.
Wow.
Jermaine Dupri was working in the studio with him. And when I met him, he was just like cool as a cucumber, but he was like the sweetest person. Like, he would just keep offering you stuff and wanted to make sure you had your smoke and anything you need. He wanted to make sure you was right. And I don't know if y'all know, but it's the same sample. It's outstanding. The sample that we use. So when we hear it on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, I always think about it. And I'm like, man, can I talk about the B-side a little bit? Because the notorious B.I.G. was, one of my best friends, and it was amazing working with him. He was the first person that I ever seen not write anything down. I would get ready to go in there and do my lyrics to this song, and I'm like, what is you doing? You ain't even working. So I thought I had plenty of time because he just smoking, and then he went in there and ripped this verse, and it took me another 2 hours because I thought he wasn't writing, but he had actually did it and not wrote anything down. So I just wanted to talk about that story a little bit. In the process, when you're recording a song, you usually listening to the beat for a while, you vibing out, you might get your little drink or something. For me, that would be a little Henny, and then I might get a little smoke, you know what I'm saying? Just whatever to get your vibe right, whatever you need to do. And then you just vibe out to the song. You and that artist, whoever you're working with, or yourself, or the producer, y'all think about the title or the vibe of the song or what the song might feel like. And then that's how you create a song or possibly create you a hit. So I just wanted to talk about that for a second. What inspires me to create is whatever the beat make me feel like, whatever the topic is, whatever I'm going through. So I just want to tell y'all about that, and I'm gonna wrap up the hot spot on that note. But for more information on these stories and more,
congratulations on that.
Man, thank you so much, Ricky. I got so many stories to tell y'all. I can't wait to tell y'all about so many things, and it's going to be so fun because I get to go back to that, too, because these are moments in time that are just beautiful memories.
Absolutely.
All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note, but for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on my social media at Brat. If you miss any part of the show, you can check it out on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show podcast, available wherever you get your podcast. Coming up next, y'all, we got the White Stone with that Praise Mixdown. That's next on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, party people, it is about that time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get on off into it. Brandy and her daughter, Sarai, are bringing their talents together once again, and they are now playing sisters. The mother-daughter duo are starring in the sequel to the Lifetime movie Christmas Every Day. Now, the sequel is titled Christmas Every Day Again. It will be part of the It's a Wonderful Lifetime holiday lineup and is set to debut later this year. Brandy is back in the role of a Chicago fashion designer, Fancy Valentine, and Sarai is returning as her sister Belle. Now, Brandy says that making the film was very special, and she's thrilled that fans get to continue the story. Debbie Morgan and Lamont Rucker will return in their previous roles too. Do y'all like Christmas movies?
Oh my gosh,
Yes.
can't wait.
They're the best.
Okay, you had your little s'mores and your little hot chocolate and your little Christmas PJs. It's a very cool thing that me and my family love to do too. All right, y'all, moving on. Method Man is expanding his resume once again with a new headwear collaboration that taps into decades of influence in the hip-hop and New York culture. Now, the limited edition hat collection was inspired by Meth's career and his signature style and the spirit of New York City, of course, and his lifestyle with the Wu-Tang Clan. METHOD. Man. Anyway, I didn't want to go. Yeah. Appreciate that, Rock T. And it includes caps in multiple colors featuring an inverted upside-down Wu-Tang Clan logo. Method Man is embroidered on the side. Congratulations goes out to Method Man and his new hat line. He's always doing a bunch of different things, and I'm happy to see him, constantly progressing. All right, y'all, last but not least, a piece of hip-hop history connected to Nipsey Hussle is heading to an auction. Now, it's a custom baby blue 1959 Chevy Impala lowrider that was seen alongside Nipsey Hussle and John Legend in DJ Khaled's music video for Hire. Oh man, that thing is beautiful. The video was filmed right before Nipsey was murdered outside his Marathon clothing store in March of 2019, which gives the car an even deeper connection to the late rapper. The song went on to win Grammys for Best Rap and Song Performance in 2020. Now the lowrider is up for auction with bids expected to reach between $175,000 and $225,000. Would y'all get an old school car? Y'all into cars like that?
I love old school cars. Yes, indeed.
Man, that thing is beautiful. I don't know if y'all seen it in the video, but that thing is beautiful. And yes, Alfreda the Broncos is fire. The old ones that they're bringing back.
Oh, yeah.
All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But if you missed any part of the show, make sure you check it out on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts. And you can catch me on my social media at Brat. Coming up next, y'all, we got the White Stone with that Praise Mixdown right here on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
29 minutes after now, y'all got the hot spot right here. What up, Alfredas?
What up, Ricky? So listen to this. Usher is laughing off a viral theory that he secretly sent a clone or a body double on stage during a recent stop on his R&B tour with Chris Brown. Now, here's what happened. The speculation started after videos from the Friday tour stop at MetLife Stadium in Jersey began circulating online. And in the clips, Usher is dressed in white and wearing sunglasses. But some viewers were convinced that that performer didn't look exactly like Usher. So fans started scrutinizing everything from his facial features and movements to his hands, with some people pointing out to what they believed was the absence of Usher's recognizable hand tattoos. So Usher entered the chat and wrote, "Y'all are funny. Clone? They can't clone this." He also joked about artificial intelligence, arguing that the technology hasn't reached the point where it could reproduce him convincingly enough to pull off this alleged switch, saying, quote, "AI ain't that advanced." So I'm sure it wasn't, a double. All right, so if you like the first record-breaking Michael Jackson movie, get ready because Michael 2 is on the way. You knew that if you saw the first one. You could tell there was another one coming. Now, the chairman of Lionsgate says production on Michael 2 should start late this year or early next year with a slated premiere of next year or possibly 2028. About 30% of that sequel was already shot while they were filming the first movie, so that was smart. Because,
man, none about one hit none of that stuff. When they gonna do one on Reeby coming down them steps on Centipede?
Okay.
Coming soon.
No, man. It was like, man, if you saw the first movie, it was like there was no Reeby or Janet. Like, there was no other, they weren't
We
even in
need
the
Reeby
movie.
coming down them steps on Centipede. Do you
Come
hear
on,
me?
man.
Come on now.
Come on.
I ain't supporting nothing until they do right by Reeby.
Ah, Ricky. Okay, congrats to the class of 2027 honorees for a star on the Walk of Fame. That's the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Idris Elba, Delroy Lindo, David Allen Greer. I can't believe David Allen Greer. I have one already. Keke Palmer, Lil Wayne, Raven Simone, Grandmaster Flash doesn't have a thing on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Come on.
I think they're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Okay, Charlamagne the God as well. They're all going to be honored with stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So congratulations to all the honorees, and we would love you.
Congratulations.
Yes, big deal. That's a big deal. We would love for y'all to honor us and join us on the One Voyage Cruise. We sail October 26th through November 1st. Rickey Smiley is going to be your host, and we are broadcasting live. I cannot wait. I'm already working out, trying to get my body right.
Huh?
Yeah. What is that, Dave?
You straight
Come on,
out,
man.
Freedom?
No, I'm not. I'm skinny fat.
Baby,
Listen.
she got a fupa.
Oh, I do not have a
What's your
fupa.
mother?
How
Well, she
dare
ain't got
you?
no fupa. Don't say that.
You shut. Okay, listen. Ricky's
she
going to be our
almost cussed you
host.
out.
We're broadcasting live. Beach Barbecue concerts. T.I., Keith Sweat,
102
Wyclef,
pounds.
Eric Benet, and so many more. Erica Campbell and her husband Warren Campbell are going to be there hosting a vow renewal. It's going to be so fun. I'm super excited. We also got golf tournaments. Hey, Gary, I'm bringing a little outfits.
Let's go.
Spade tournaments. And a whole lot of fun. OneVoyageCruise.com. OneVoyageCruise.com. Call 214-495-1963. That's 214-495-1963. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I'm going to go ahead and do this hotspot.
Drop it like it's hot.
What? How did it?
And at the end of the day, just because you sleep in the garage, it don't make you a Camaro.
Yeah, you can't sneeze and go back to woman.
Right.
Cause I don't care how much the trend. Achoo! That dude gonna be this God's son. So I'm just letting you know. Every time you sneeze, every time you put some seasoning on that food, achoo! Then you gonna go back to myself.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Achoo! Achoo! Excuse me.
It don't go together.
It don't go together.
Mr. Smiley. Okay, so,
I'm so
in the
sleepy.
hot spot.
So sleepy. I'm so sleepy.
D.L. Hughley is defending Dr. Fauci after Nicki Minaj criticized the former federal health official's role in the COVID-19 response. Nicki posted a message about Dr. Fauci, and let's just share a little bit of her post with you. It says, quote, "Feeding tubes will be his portion. He will lose the ability to speak, and then and only then will he feel the collective pain and long-term ramifications he caused to newborns and young children and pregnant women who couldn't even have family in the delivery rooms and the elderly who died alone." So TMZ caught up with D.L. Hughley at Cedric the Entertainer's 13th annual golf tournament, and here's what D.L. had to say.
People are forgetting who was the president then. He wasn't the president. He could advise the president, but the president still had the final word. A lot of people died listening to Trump. Ask Herman Cain what he thinks.
Oh,
What do you
wow.
think about that?
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, because Herman Cain died.
Yeah. So, in other news, the high-profile murder trial of Dwayne Keefe D. Davis begins today in Vegas. Now, Keefe D. is now 63 years old. He's accused of orchestrating the 1996 drive-by shooting that killed Tupac. Now, he's pleaded not guilty and faces up to life in prison if convicted. Now, proceedings, as I said, do begin today with jury selection, which is expected to take up to a week before opening statements, with the entire trial expected to last about a month. Hey, if you miss any part of the show, make sure you check it out on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show podcast, available wherever you get your podcast. And you can catch me on all my social media at Georgia Alfredas. Coming up, Mark
Man,
Morial.
you ought to guess what? Two people that's real important that's gonna be interviewed this week.
Who?
These nuts.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, baby.